Hey guys, so today I took a trip to the library. I'm probably one of the few people who still go to the library for the books and not just the Wi-Fi. So while I do enjoy digital books and I read digital books, I really like having physical books better. So I thought I'd share with y'all which books I got this week. So the first book I got is a manga, and it's called Death Note. And I've watched this anime, excuse me, but I've never read the manga. So this one has volume 7 and 8, and here's the chapters. And it talks about the book on the back here. And for those who are unfamiliar with manga, they open the opposite way of a regular book. So you would read it going this way. So here we have chapter 53. So usually I'm not really into mangas. I like to watch the animes. But lately I've been picking up a few mangas here and there. And when I went to the library, I decided to check out their manga section and possibly pick up something. Oh, this is what I picked up. So the next book I got is by Stephen King, and it's called Wendy's Button Box. So I've never read this book. I love Stephen King books, but this book never appealed to me much, so I've never taken it out and read it. But I'm trying a lot of new things, so I'm gonna see how I like this one. And here it just tells you what it's about. And it's a short book in comparison to other Stephen King books. The next book I got is also a Stephen King book, and it's called The Wind Through the Keyhole. And it's a Dark Tower novel. So Stephen King has a Dark Tower series, and this is part of it. I love when the books have the plastic on it because it makes a nice little crinkly sound. And this book looks like it's barely been taken out. Aside from this part right here, the pages and such are in good condition. And the next book I got is Rings, which is now a new major motion picture. So it is based, well, the movie is based on this book, The Ring, which I actually really like. And there's actually a Japanese version of the movie that came out before the American version, and I quite like that one better. But I do like the American version of The Rings. And this one is by Koji Suzuki. So I have never read the book, and I am really looking forward to it. In fact, I think this is probably going to be the first book I read out of all of the books I got. So I actually read a lot of books, and I will probably be done with about 2 of these books in 1 week. So it seems like I got a lot of books, but I go through them fast, so definitely looking forward to reading this one. And the next book I got, this is my paper, my receipts for when the books are due back, is Manuscript Found in Accra. I hope I pronounced that correctly. I will not even pronounce his name because I don't want to butcher it. But he is the same author of the book The Alchemist, which is a very good book, classic book, probably one of my favorite books. And I've actually read this one before, but anytime I see this book or The Alchemist, I have to pick it up and rent them out to read. So this one's a little different than The Alchemist. If you haven't read that book, I definitely recommend it. But this one is more sort of, I wouldn't say you have to read it in order. It's not really like story. See, as you can see, there's a lot of little quotes. I think it's just a good book to read, especially in the morning. You can read a little bit at night, or just a good little book to skim through and just pick up whatever it is that you get from it. I'm not really sure how to explain it, but it's a good little book to skim through throughout the day, or again, I like to read some of this in the morning. So this next book is a language book, and I'm actually super into learning languages. And for a while I've wanted to learn Hindi, and I'm actually going to be taking some classes, and I have 2 friends who speak it and who will help me along in the learning process. The best way to learn a language is pretty much to speak it and try to use it, incorporate it into your life every day. So along with doing those things, I do like to get into the grammar. I know some people don't like to do those things, but personally I like to learn the grammar, learn the alphabet, which is usually the first thing I do when I'm learning a language, and how to pronounce things. So I happen to see this book in there. I always check out the language section to see what stuff they have, and they actually have this book, so I picked it up. I'm gonna see how it goes. It doesn't seem like many people have taken it out, and it has a CD in here as well. I did look on YouTube, and while there is some videos out there, it's definitely not as much videos on the language as if you wanted to learn Spanish or English or, you know, French or something. So I basically try to take in language any way I can. So this is a book I'm going to be skimming through every night. And I will also be using the CD that comes with it. If you speak Hindi, please, you're more than welcome to leave any suggestions about the language in the comments below. So the last book I got is this manga origami. And I actually was not looking for anything like this. However, I was in the sort of like the art book craft section, and I always like skimming through the art books that they have, and I actually came across this, and it just seemed very, very interesting, where you can make manga origami. I already see what looks like Goku. So seriously, I think this is the cutest thing ever. So it tells you how to make 20 super cute characters. Let's see, Dragon Ball Z characters. So this is so cute. It looks like somebody may have spilled something on the book. So I'm actually a baseball player. It's so cute. So I'm actually pretty crafty, and I love doing creative things like this and trying new stuff. So I'm really looking forward to trying these. It definitely looks complicated. You see all of these folds, But yeah, I'm looking forward to it, and I will actually, I might try to make a video trying one of these. So here it just tells you some supplies you may need. Yeah, someone definitely spilled something on this book. So yeah. So that's it, guys. These are the books I got, and usually I like to read a lot of memoirs or autobiographies, and I like self-help books, business books, that kind of stuff. But I wanted to get a few different things today. This group of books is definitely not like the norm that I get from the library, but looking forward to reading them. If you guys have any book suggestions, or have you read any of these, let me know how you like it. And I will probably be sharing my library books as often as I get them. So thank you guys for watching. Bye bye.